This sucks. That does too, but it's a little bit better. I am not having much fun. I am not having much fun at all. But it continues. I did go into the logging mode. As you saw, I had a splendid ride up to the sawmill. I will not divulge how many times my truck ended up on its side, over crying out loud. But here you go. That's how many trees we have left. It's a slow process. It is a slow process. It is aggravating. It really is. Giants, fix it, man. Fix it. You can't close the arms on either attachment. It's driving me nuts. This is a slow process. I don't know why I decided to do this. But anyways, it is what it is. Happy Wednesday morning to you all. Welcome back to Felsbrunn. I am Farmer Minn. This is a now. The question is, how many times can I roll the truck on the way up to the sawmill? Yeah, it's it's one of these things where you just kind of have to drive slow, I guess, is what I'm just going to have to kind of get used to. Whoa, hang on there, truck. You're going a little too fast down the hill here, buddy. Slow down. Take it easy. Take it easy. You know what I would give? I mean, I was thinking here, how much would I give? What would I give for a auto-loading log trailer? Oh, I wish I had one. I wish I had one. I wish I had one. I used one on my PC map, and I tell you what, that thing is just awesome. Council needs one bad, and to me, it doesn't seem like it's that far-fetched. I mean, we had bale autoloaders, we had fork autoloaders. Why can't we have a log autoloader? We really need one. It would make my life so much easier and so much happier, especially with the fact that the implements, the attachments, you can't close them. They don't close shut. FS19 it did. I mean, I loaded hundreds of trailers with the telehandler. Piece of cake. But for some reason, they don't clasp the way they should. So it's a long process. And don't flip. And it's going to take me a while. It's going to take me a while. I think I have like 36 trees still standing. Plus, I have the ones to load up on the ground. Now, granted, it's going to be big bucks. It is going to be big bucks. But at what point does it just become a pain in the butt? Have you seen those videos, those, especially those stupid Fortnite players, where they're recording themselves playing a game and they have a little temper tantrum. They go nuts. I mean, they die. I watched one guy pick up his PC monitor and throw it across the room. One guy had a baseball bat and he was smashing his monitor, throwing remotes, all kinds of stuff. I kind of got that. A little bit ago when I was trying to load this up. I almost had a little temper tantrum, but it's okay. I'm better now. I got it loaded. We're gonna head up to the sawmill. Now, the other thing I did try, and maybe somebody here has found a way, but I tried every possible way to attach another trailer. I tried IT runners to dollies to trailers to this, and nothing could attach for me. It seems like the IT runner trailer does not have a hitch in the back. This does not have a hitch on the back. So when you put everything together, and I just totally missed the turn, I could not attach, because I was going to try to make a little train here, a little log train, to save my trips up the mountain. But I could not come up with something. So somebody has a brilliant idea. I would be happy to hear it. But other than that, David continues the cultivation over on the big cotton field to get that ready for corn planting. And I am just going to pick up these logs, take them to the sawmill, and sell them. I mean, that's basically all we kind of got going on right now at the moment, I think. I mean, I got to kind of finish one project here. I'm kind of curious to see how much I am going to end up making out of these logs and what we'll have in the checkbook when we're done. But other than that, I'm kind of thinking, what else could we do? I know a lot of people have come to the point where they're just tired of Felsbrunn, tired of Ravenport. Estancia de Pacho kind of never really intrigued a lot of people. But kind of just like in a holding pattern until we get some maps released on council. And I think I'm kind of getting there in the same boat. I don't know, what are we in, 28, 29 now? I mean, there's still stuff to do, don't get me wrong. I still have things to do. Like anybody else that's watching this, they're probably playing a farm, playing a map, and you know, they're just doing the same thing, doing the grind, doing things a little differently, trying to add on to the farm. And you know, really, because you could keep going forever if you wanted to. So I don't know. So we'll see when we get the logs done. We'll see when we get the corn planted, the corn harvested. We did learn a few things about the BGA and where to sell silage. So now the question is, do I do it at the BGA? The advantage of the BGA, and you know, I know this, that you get the digestate from it. That's a byproduct. You get that, so you do have that option, and it makes sense. I mean, it just so happens that Sophie and Golfcart Jockey off on the holiday, they own the BGA, so I can just go ahead and use it if I want. So that's not a problem. But other than that, you know, I could just sell it one load at a time, but you know, the BJ also get the advantage of the constant sell. And of course you don't get it till midnight, but we'll see. We will see. But in the meantime, what else can I say? I've got a lot of trips to make. I got a lot of logs to load, a lot of trips to make. Boy, a placeable sell point would be nice too, wouldn't that? Oh man, I would love to have a placeable sell point. I would love to have an auto load trailer. Yeah. You know what, thinking back now, I didn't quite think this through. I should have planted trees. I should have talked to Golfcart Jockey back in the day before he left to see if I could have just planted some trees along here. And I'd be right next door. So, oh well, hindsight 2020. You never know. You never know. But we'll make the best of it. That's all we could do. We'll pull in here. We'll see what we get. I think it was, what, 40-some thousand? And my goodness, I made it without rolling. That is absolutely astonishing. I'm getting better. It's a big improvement from the first trip up here. Holy buckets, that wheel loader had a lot of road miles on it by the time I got done. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, I took out part of their roof. Oh, that's not bad. That's not good. They're going to deduct me for that. I can guarantee you that. I'll do the straps. We'll hop out here. We'll see what they get. I can't remember how many trees I had on here. I kind of lost count because I couldn't do 4 logs at one time. It was just a pain in the butt. 49,374 plus 2, just kind of hanging up there. Yeah, we'll get them this time. 49,000. That's not bad. Almost 50,000 bucks. Where's the little icon thingy? Oh, I'm standing on it. Okay. There you go. Plus another 3,000. 53,000. That is not too shabby. I can live with that. I wonder how much I'm going to have by the time I get all done. Would be a good question. Because as I'm sitting here right now, I can't remember. Golfcart, you got weeks in the road. As I'm sitting here right now, I can't remember what my first load was. I thought it was like 44,000 or something like that. I can't remember. But other than that, I don't know what else to do besides go back, load another log, and that's going to get awfully boring if we're going to do 25 minutes here of just me driving back and forth. That's going to take a while. It's not like I can just do it here in 10 minutes and move on to the next project. Like I said, David is still cultivating, and then he will get on with planting that. Animals, I think, oh yeah, I do have some animal work to do. I've got the cows. I need total mixed ration, but I got to get these logs done first, and then we can move on with some other stuff. And like I say, we'll have to see how long we can keep ourselves busy here. How long we can keep ourselves busy, and what the rest of the week entails as far as mods. You never know. You never know. We might have something down the pipe. 277 was the last time I checked mods in testing. That's unreal. That is absolutely unreal. That's a lot of mods. And of course, as I'm recording this right now on Tuesday evening, of course, we did get the fancy New Holland combine today. But what the hell? What's the point, man? It's just a combine, and it's something that we've seen before. So I don't see the big hoopla about it. But that's just my humble opinion. So I'm going to load up another load. Maybe I'll come back to you when I get closer to the sawmill for the second load. Or we can just probably keep going here. I could make one load and then skip the trip up there. But otherwise, I really don't know what else I can... Oh, sorry about that sign. They'll send me a bill for that, I'm sure. 119,000, though, we are up to. So, I mean, there is a plus side. There absolutely is a plus side to all of this. Money in the bank. And I did tell myself that every $100,000 I get, I am going to pay off from the bank. So I will do that now before I forget if my semi goes crashing into the wall here. Go to the parking lot. Whoops! Oh, I got back before the car. You know, I keep forgetting that when you go to the pause menu, your truck keeps going. Well, heck, we might as well just go down here to 9,000. 20, yeah, there we go. Oh, sign. Oh, I saved that one. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. I think I've heard many stories about people pausing it and the plow keeps going, combine keeps going. Something. I'll cause all kinds of problems, but that's understandable. There. I got back before I hit the blue car in the parking lot, though. And at least the train moved ahead a little bit, so I don't have that sitting here with the arms down. That's nice. That's nice. Good stuff. So that does bring us to the, to the BGA question, though. Do we take it out of the BGA and sell it there, or do we put in a silage bunker here on our farm and make that? I'm kind of torn in between the two. I know later today you're going to see a little BGA silage selling experiment on Obrez Glantal that I did. So I have some other questions there too as well, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll make it work. Turn that off. Hop into the MASSEY Fergus telehandler, which I did lease. And I found that if you kind of drive in like this and then close them a little bit, see, it stops. You know, in the old days, in FS19, you could get it to clamp down. Here you can't, and then kind of scoop it up like this. I can get more on there than doing it the other way. So this actually kind of works, halfway decent, playing around with it. But those log forks on that wheel loader, that's stupid. They suck. They absolutely suck. But this doesn't work too bad. And the best thing about the telehandler is I get more height on it, because when you get the logs up there a little ways with the wheel loader, you can't quite get high enough. And I think the manure fork actually works better. It opens and closes better than that log fork does, so it's a good thing. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, it's not, it's not the end of the world. It's just time consuming is what I'm trying to get to, which is okay. Let's try to get this in this group of logs here. Maybe I can get more than one. I still only got one. Come on. Sometimes it works real good, and sometimes it doesn't work real good. Let's try to go uphill. That might work better. Instead of rolling away from me, they're kind of rolling towards me. But yeah, I think I'm over halfway done. Maybe halfway. Well, no, if I only have 36 left. So I am not sitting too bad. Not too bad. But yeah. And now it's not screwing anything for some reason. Come on. Man. I got 2. Better than nothing. Oh, 3. Hey, there you go. Stay on there. Stay on there. Like I said, it's just very time consuming. But what else? It's all I can do. That is all I can do, is just load up, make a trip, load, make a trip, load, make a trip. I knew it was going to be time consuming. I really did. But this time consuming, maybe not. And it was something to try. I mean, I don't regret it. The trees are, it was kind of fun to watch them grow. I'd never done that before. Even in FF17, I'd never watched them fully grow like that. So that's kind of cool. I mean, it worked out. It's good money. It's darn good money, and we owe a lot of money, so there's nothing wrong with that. I still don't think, though, I know, after the logs are sold, and if we did a big silage harvest, I still don't think that we would make enough to be debt-free, which is what I was trying to at least shoot for until we move on, was kind of my point. Certainly didn't want to leave with $3 million in debt You know, but I suppose I don't know how much I owe. I don't know how much assets I have in equipment and land. You know, maybe I do have 3 million. That would be something to look at. What I do have in my assets would be interesting to know. Maybe when we get all done with this logging stuff. Come on, logs. Oh, so don't glitch out like that. Come on. Help, be a team player. Be a sport. Oh, that's just, you know, as much trouble as you're having already. And then to have that, I mean, it's aggravating. That's the throw the PlayStation controller through the TV kind of moment. If you know what I mean. But yeah. I should have wished did I have 6? Something tells me I had 6 trees. No, because it was, we figured it out. It was 9. What were we getting? 9,000 per tree. So if I just had 50,000 there, 9 times 5 is 45. So I must have had 6 trees on there to make 53,000 or 54,000. I must have had 6 trees. I did have 6. Yeah, 54,000 we came up with. So I had 6 trees on that last load. I don't know how many so far. Do I have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So that would be 2 trees. So this would be like 2.5 then. Yeah, that'd be 2.5 trees. Because you figure about 4 logs a tree. So this last little pile here, that would be 3 trees. That'd be halfway there for a load, and then that should be another 54,000. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there 6 more trees down here? Is there 7 more trees down here? So that would be another 54,000. Oh, crap. Crap! Auto load trailer. Auto load trailer. Man. You know what's you know what would really be upsetting is if I got all this done here today and then tomorrow morning a auto load log trailer comes out. That would be just about my luck. That really would be. That's about the way it would go. I would spend 12 hours here until St. Patrick, or until St. Patrick's Day. I always figured I was going to be here until St. Patrick's Day, doing this, and then a auto load trailer comes out. Yeah, that'd kind of be the way it goes. Boy, that's 3 trees there. 3 more to go. A second load coming up the mountain. I flipped over again. Yep, I did. I had a moment. You know, but then again, here's how I justify it. I am a graduate of Happy School of Driving. So that explains it all right there. Yep, that certificate is not really doing me any good. And then, of course, I was an enrollee in the Golfcart School of Driving, but I failed. I was kicked out. So, yeah, so that's where I get it from. It's okay, but yeah, I flipped over again. But I'm back up the mountain for the second time. Up the mountain for the second time. Yeah, they certainly stupid spot to put a sawmill. I tell you, way up here on top of the mountain. Come on, don't they realize people in log trucks are going to want to get up there, for crying out loud? Absolutely terrible. Absolutely just terrible. But it's worth the money. It is. It's a good chunk of change. It's hard to laugh at. I have the expense, of course, of the semi-leasing and the trailer leasing here too, though. But we made that back in a heartbeat. The wheel loader has a BGA, so after picking me up off the ground, do I want to take the shortcut? Why not? Let's try it. The wheel loader is brought back to the BGA. Whoa, cheapers. So that's all good. So the telehandler too, I leased that. That was like $4,000. So we do have the leasing cost and the equipment, but we have easily made that back. Plus, we have a lot left to go. If I counted right, I have 36 trees back there. So that in itself, the ones that are still standing, that is 6 loads. So at 50, listen, you know, for lowball figure, 50,000 bucks a load, that's 300 grand. Well, over 300 grand, because then another 324,000, 330,000 roughly, that the trees still standing are worth. I mean, that in itself is a lot of bucks. So then, I'm trying to think, we still have, I think I still have one load on the ground. So there's another 50 grand. So we got about possibly 350 to 380 left of lumber to bring in. So I'm telling you what, that is absolutely outstanding. And to figure that it'll probably only cost us maybe 5,000 to put them in, that is a heck of a way to make a lot of money. That is for sure. Plus the money, I can't remember how many trees I put through that wood chipper. So speaking of that, because that would have made a big difference, the difference between what I put in there and what I would have got for logs. So I think it's fair to say that $500,000 in this logging operation. That's not too bad. So we are right now at 2.7 million in debt. No, more. Yeah, we 2.7 million in debt. But we were 3. We paid back some. We'll look here after we drop off this load. So we are making a good attempt to eliminate that debt. And like I said, it will be interesting to see what we have in assets as far as well, we really can't take the farmyard because that's Sophie, so I can't, you know, as much as I should just try to sell it without her knowing. I'd feel bad. I mean, I really would. Can't sell the house and that land there, but I have my 2 fields and I have the equipment, so it'll be interesting to see what I have. Let's see. Yeah, 51,000 bucks. Look at that. Oh, plus another one. I don't think I had. Look at that. Yeah, 53,181. 53,181. That is not bad per load. Not bad at all. 6 trees. So, yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. But I think here's what I'm gonna do. Between now and the next time we meet, I have to just go back and forth and finish the logs and see what the grand total will be. And then we have to focus on getting some fields planted with the corn. I think I'm going to plant that one that we're on right now, the what, is that 15? 16. I think I'm going to put potatoes in 16 because I am curious to see what I have done. I've done some potatoes here at FS19, and I have made money on potatoes. So I'm thinking I'm going to do potatoes there, corn on the big field, and then the little field we'll have to see if we need oats or wheat or barley for the horses and the chickens. The other thing I want to do yet is I want to get some grass mowed. We need some hay. I could just buy it too. I suppose I could just buy it. That's kind of, I know bales are expensive, but it's a heck of a lot cheaper than getting all the equipment, and I don't have any grass to begin with. Yeah, so maybe cancel that, because I was thinking possibly getting some sheep on the farm. So there's a few things that I want to do yet. So yeah, it's not like we're in a hurry just to say la vie to Felsbrunn. But in the meantime, I am going to finish up all these trees, logging. You kind of get a general idea. Oops, sorry, another sign. Put that down, Richard. You kind of get the general idea of what I got to do. I just got to load the logs, go up the mountain, sell the logs. I mean, it's pretty simple. And about $54,000 a load. That is absolutely outstanding. So we should have this knocked out here. Hopefully, well, I don't know if I can have it done by the rest of the day. But David's busy. He's still cultivating, then he's going to do some planting. So maybe the next time I see you, we might have the corn planted. If not, we'll have a good chunk of it done. Maybe then I'll get some potatoes and we'll do some potato planting and then check on the animals, take care of that. And I also, well, this is also going to be dependent on how much money that I have left over here. I did make a proposition to I sent a letter to Jockey Inc. Yeah, you recognize the name, asking if they are interested in a little horse racer. So might have to think about that. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So then if that's the case, then I can get some more horses. But Yeah, so now what do you think? When you talk all this through, there's a lot more to be done. A lot more to be done yet. So we'll have to go, we'll have to play with it. Go and see. Step one, get rid of the trees, and then we'll move on from there. But anyways, I think we'll leave it there. It might be short, but I got to finish the trees, man. I just can't have you hanging out here without watching me go back and forth all day. That would be boring. But we'll leave it here. You have yourselves a great Wednesday. Great Wednesday. Have fun. Be safe. Enjoy it. And we will see you next time here on Felsbrunn. But in the meantime, hit that like button if you happen to like the video. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, think about doing that as well. That would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, next time here on Felsbrunn. Have a great day and keep between the ditches. So long.